Good afternoon, folks. Now, the situation we're dealing with here is Buc-ee's, who's a multi-billion-dollar corporation, is pretty much, suing Beaver's Mini Mart, who has been around for a good while. Now, they've been a mom and pop store there for I don't know how long, but at one time it's been something else versus something else. So I don't know how long they've been there, but they're pretty much assumed because of the look. Now, we go back for a good many years. Now, I can use this versus something else. Now, back in my good old days, when I was in high school, my high school mascot was Taz because of his tornado ideology turned into. Taz was Tasmanian Devil turned into a tornado, if you remember the cartoon character. If you're that old to remember that. When he would spin up, he would turn into a tornado. Yes, that Taz. He would spin into a tornado from 1980 until just a few years ago, maybe about 10 years ago, I think. Then they had to adopt a new logo from Taz, because Warner Brothers threatened to sue our high school if we didn't change our logo. I guess someone from Warner Brothers found out about our logo, our mascot logo, and decided to change it to Gusto, which is also like a tornado mascot type thing. And it's like this, but or something like that. I can't remember how it is. You have to look at our Lancaster High School webpage. But it was created by one of the kids at Tar Heat Trails. You just have to look at it. That's, believe it or not, that's actually my sister's school. And it was created by one of them. And when you create something of that nature, it turns into something that normal people don't quite understand. So think of it like that. When you create... Now, they have a case, because in 1980, that's when the Tasmanian Devil became our mascot, was in 80. Now, in the early 30s, when Lancaster High School was first created in 1849, we were only known as the Tornadoes. We weren't known as anything else until sometime in the 30s, when we were called the Golden Gales. Then after that, we've been known as the Golden Gales since then. So that's the history between the Tornadoes and the Golden Gales. And now our current high school is being torn down and being just turned into a big old parking lot. And that'll be for another video. I'm going to stand right where the old high school once stood, through the hallway and everything else. And then I'm going to give you a tour of the new high school with my classmates. I'm going to tell you who all my classmates are, and we're all going to be posted on YouTube. So, I hope you enjoy the video when we go through the high school together. I probably could have done it that way, with my classmates that were there. So, with that being said, I mean, it's just sad that it has to be that way. Now back to the subject with Beavercreek High School. Speaking of high schools, Beavercreek High School are known as the Beavers. And we go back a long way with Beavercreek as well. I was in band in high school, and I absolutely hated Beavercreek for the life of me. Because we beat Beavercreek one time. Those were our enemies back then. And my senior year, we finally beat Beavercreek. And we were at Springfield Shawnee High School. Is where we tackled them, and we beat them. We were in Class AA. It was us, Pickerington, them, Marysville, Dublin Scioto, Groveport, and one other AA band. I can't remember who the other AA band was. I think I want to say it was Dublin Kaufman. I can't remember. It's been so stinking long ago. My brain's shot. I can't remember all this stuff. I'm getting too old. That just tells you how old I am. I can't remember everything. But as I'm saying, it's been so long ago. I can't remember everything. But we got grand champion. Beavercreek was runner-up. Pickerington didn't even place. They got 4th. Dublin Scioto was 3rd. So out there just shows you that we did really good. And when we got 3rd, we said, yes! We finally beat these bastards! And looking back on it, I visited a firehouse up in Beavercreek. If you look at my Facebook profile, I have a picture of me standing by one of the fire engines, and another one, I'm standing over by a Beavercreek fire engine and their ladder truck. It's a unique firehouse. They got like 4 or 5 of them, I believe. You can visit all of them. They're all unique in their own way. Every firehouse has a unique way in their own way at Beavercreek, but I've never been to any of the other ones other than Beavercreek. But Beavercreek is a unique fire department. Beavercreek Township is what it's called. But this town in Beavercreek is just... It just saddens me that a big corporation like that thinks that it should own all the namesakes just because the sign was there before. This company was... This small mini-mart was there before they were even thought of. So technically this case is no grounds. Should be over with before it even hits the docket. Case dismissed. That's all I gotta say. Well, with that being said, I'm out of here. Have a good one, fellers. Peace.